Ladies and gentlemen, back on Needing Unfiltered once again. Myself, Kenyon Martin, and yours truly,
co-host.
Talking about
Jadakiss.
What's happening, peoples?
Yes, sir.
What's happening, man?
What's good, my brother? How you feeling this weekend? This fine, sunny evening.
Oh, it's here, yeah. You know what I'm saying? We separated, so it's definitely sunny out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm West Coasting, you East Coasting. So hey, if the sun is out on the East Coast, that means it's a good thing.
Yeah, we got a little bit of sun rays today, so it's a beautiful day today.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And I be, being out there and living for years, man, I'm like, yo, it's damn gloomy all the time. But then when the dew hit, you're like, hey, let's go outside and do something. They just damn walk around or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah,
just to get outside, yeah. It's still a little. Still Jack Frost is out there a little bit, but
but the sun is out.
Yeah, the sun makes it a little bit happy because, like you said, it's always gloomy.
Yeah, that's what's up.
It's always a dark cloud, especially up here in YO, Westchester.
Yeah, no, I'm familiar. I'm in the know. I'm in the know a little bit. But yeah, man, once again, we're back, and it's becoming a ongoing theme that I don't like. But it's every show we are having to give our condolences.
Segment
and
where we have to send our condolences or something of nature. We
like to Elgin Baylor to rest in peace, man, and send our condolences to his family, his loved ones. He was 86. Lived a great life.
Great life.
Yeah, so a lot of fulfillment on and off the hardwood. Pioneer was around when you couldn't stay in the same hotel as your other teammates, and
had to use separate bathrooms, eat at different restaurants.
Yeah, so he endured a lot in his lifetime, man. So, and people don't understand. Like, go back and if you're not familiar, go back and look at some of Elgin Baylor's numbers, some of his averages. Astronomical.
Incredible. Numbers don't lie.
You know what I'm saying? So rest in peace, Elgin. Surely will be missed, man. Our condolences go out to your family, man.
Definitely that. Because we're talking about the NBA and sending our condolences, let's talk about this trade deadline.
It's coming up. Coming up. Yeah, so I'm summoned. I got to go out and do a trade deadline show. So I'm gonna be on live on air doing it as it's happening. So next week. So I'm saying this week. So it should be interesting. But see who gonna land where, who gonna pull the trigger, man? Which one of these GMs and these presidents gonna try to better their chances at winning a championship this year, or to get off some of this money that they got.
No, they're doing a lot of talking. They saying the Heat is eyeing Kyle Lowry. They said Lonzo Ball is on the market. They saying Aldridge, Aaron Gordon is a hot prospect out there. A lot of contenders.
Yeah, they say he just asked for. I heard he just asked for a trade. They say he demanded a trade.
So they say a few contenders is trying to. They said they want that boy out there, that young boy.
Who needs some help, in your opinion? Like, who needs to make a move in order to better the chances, in your opinion?
I think Boston needs some help. I don't know what kind of money or drafts they got. Yeah. They definitely need some help. I think the Lakers going to need some help right now with AD. That made the Nets the Nets need some more help. They got Blake, but that still ain't enough.
Ain't enough.
They got JaVale McGee is out there. Drummond is out there.
Ain't enough.
PJ Tucker just went to the Bucks. Trevor Ariza went somewhere too last week.
Miami.
Also.
He went to Miami.
To Miami. Pat Riley be trying to. Yeah. Pat Riley don't play.
Yo, Trevor been traded more than anybody in NBA history. Word. He got 11 trades. He been traded 11 times, man. Like, I wouldn't know how to feel about that if I was him. Like, should you feel like people want my services?
Sometimes you could be a journeyman. You could be a journeyman sometime, and sometimes people really want you, and your contract allows you to be traded.
Lately, it's been the contract.
Yeah.
Like, because last year he got traded a couple times, and he didn't even get to unpack his bag. Like, they were just putting his contract in deals. I was like, yo.
Yeah.
Like, been traded 11 times, man. Like, that's.
You can't go for that.
Like,
and then Blake finally got his first dunk.
Yeah, I saw
Blake
that.
finally dunked the ball since 2019. I can't believe when you told me that. And then I've been on his heels. He got in the game and got a dunk. That's crazy.
And the bench reaction to it.
The bench was like he just hit a game winner in game 7.
Yeah. Like it's crazy. So the Rockets, so they traded PJ for DJ Augustine, DJ Wilson.
And a pick, right?
Yeah. The kid Torrey Craig went to the Suns. Trevor Ariza went to the Heat. Miles Leonard
we knew he was getting out of there. We knew they was getting Miles out of there.
Yeah, they was going to waive him, trade him or waive him again. Like you saying, well, where's Andre Drummond go end up? Like, he still ain't got a home. Like,
he
got a home, but his home don't want him.
His home don't want him. Mellow Ball too, LaMelo. He out for the season with a broken wrist, man.
Yeah, a little fracture. They say he gonna go for
a second opinion and see the extent of it. He had a good.
Yeah, he had a good
chance to. Yeah, I really believe.
Not a good chance. He was gonna win Rookie of the Year.
I believe that too.
He was gonna win Rookie of the Year without a doubt in my mind. He was gonna win Rookie of the Year. Injuries, man, like that's what stopped me from winning Rookie of the Year. I got hurt again in March. So so I know that definitely know it's like what he going through. Like
that's right there part of the game.
Grabs, man,
and part of like my career that I think people don't that mental, how you got to be mentally strong. You had a broken leg coming into the draft, which you was still good enough to go number 1, and then to have another injury to stop you from getting Rookie of the Year.
Oh no, it was almost a year to the date that I got hurt again. Like, it was almost a year to the date. Broke the same leg.
That's great.
Yeah, it was one of them, man. But yeah, no, it's so the West is kind of still wide open now. With I'm saying, like you said, the Lakers need some help now that LeBron went down.
Some things gonna change in the West until Bron and AD get back. So people gonna make some moves.
Yeah, they're gonna have to, because it's tight. Like, it's tight. And who knows? The Clippers can make a move now. Like, it's where we at now. So the Lakers 3rd right now. LeBron possibly out for 2-3 weeks. Ain't no telling how much longer Anthony Davis. Yeah, ain't no telling how long Anthony Davis. But they not. So they 3rd, but only 2.5 games separate them from being 6th, 7th. You know what I'm saying? So
God.
Yeah.
West is tough.
Yeah, they 4 games out, and so it definitely can.
It could
go, and then don't let either one of them don't come back no time soon. Let it be like 3-4 weeks before LeBron come back. Anthony Davis like 3 weeks. Shit, they could be in a world of trouble. Yeah, but hope he speedy recovery. And let's piggyback on the topic that people out here, I'm pretty sure they're trying to say Solomon Hill did it on purpose. His boy name? Yeah, Solomon did it on purpose.
Oh, that didn't look
yeah,
like
but then they talk. Yeah, but then they listen to people, oh, it's the second quarter. Why he diving on the floor?
Win the game.
No matter what quarter it is, it could have been the first. It could have been off the tip. If the ball on the ground, you're taught to be the first one. You taught, you play. You taught to be the first one on the floor.
Get on there, get down there, man.
Yeah, no matter when it is in the game. You know what I'm saying?
And it didn't look like he did that with no cruel intentions. He was going for the ball.
Not at all. And people making a big deal about it. Like I was doing something simultaneously when they was talking to Montrez about it. I think he might have hinted at that. He thinks nigga tried to do it on purpose. Yeah.
Like on purpose. I seen that.
You know what I'm saying? So no, come on, Trez, man. Like it's now the man got to go on Twitter and defend himself, and this day and age, Lord knows what people saying to this man in his DMs and Twitter and all that, death threats and all kind of shit, probably, man. Like it's part of the game, man. Like injuries are part of the game. Like it's unfortunate that he got his ankle rolled, somebody trying to go after the ball, but it's a part of it. Luckily it wasn't bad where he didn't break his ankle there. Yeah, that's a whole nother story. You know what I'm saying? So he'll be back. Like he said,
it's just because it's Bron. I think people don't. Yeah, it's because it's Bron. You know, they put Bron on a different. Yeah, he can't get hurt.
Yeah, LeBron.
Things that happen to human beings can't happen to Bron.
Yeah, yeah, that's definitely. Yo, so as you can see, I'm rocking my favorite new team, Brim. Yeah, they lost 20 straight games.
They lost a dub in a row?
And still got a better record than Minnesota.
They got a decent team without the injury. You know, once everybody's healthy, them young boys can play.
Lost a dub. And still one game better than the
Timberwolves. Are they making it building? What's really going on with the Rockets? They cleaning the house. They
thinking about trying to. I heard Oladipo's on the block. He got expiring contract, but I don't know if nobody gonna take it. They didn't make some moves. I heard there was rumblings about the Aaron Gordon kid maybe going there. But yeah, I don't know. You know, like I don't know what they plans are or because it looked bad watching them. No trust either side of the ball. So they got to do something. I feel bad for Coach Silas in the tough spot.
I figure it out.
Yeah, in the tough spot, man. First year, everything been going on since day one, since you took the job. Like it's been turmoil since day one. So yeah, you got to feel bad for them. I'm saying for the man trying to do the job that he was hired to do when you're handicapped.
Yeah.
But no, they got some young guys, man, and they got some guys back, but it's a guy still restricted, not playing back-to-backs, and it's a whole lot of shit going on down there. That need to figure it out, man. Need to figure it out.
My highlight of this week was probably Ghost and Raekwon on going against each other on Verzus. That was epic hip-hop at its finest for me. Just gave me so many memories. It brought me back.
How old were you when this? Were you? How old were you when they first?
When I first heard Wu, I think I was in the 12th grade.
You was already rapping.
Yeah, we was working on our demo probably.
Okay.
I was in the 12th grade when I first. For the first time, somebody bought it to school in a little radio.
And what'd you think?
Thought they was crazy. Just for one, it was nine different individuals that all had their own style and own lingo and you know what I mean, their own charisma and swag. It came from Staten Island. I thought that was, peculiar. They just had that it out of nowhere at a time that it was needed in hip hop. And then, this week watching them on Versus from Raekwon or Ghostface Ring, the Wallies. That all brought me back to like the golden era of hip hop for me. Like I felt like a little kid at a concert watching. I really enjoyed it.
That's what's up. Yeah, I ain't get to care. I saw little clips of it. I don't know what I was doing. Yeah, I saw clips of it. It seemed like they was having a good time in that.
Yeah, they was having fun.
It seemed like they was having a good time. Especially Ghost. Ghost seemed like he was.
Yeah, Ghost was in his bag. Ghost was feeling great. They was both feeling great, but Ghost, I don't think that people really get to see Ghost turn up. Ghost was ill. It was dope though.
We partied with him. Got a chance to kick it with him last year, Chicago All-Star.
All right.
Yeah. So when they performed at the joint, at the little party we was at, he was turned in. So just to see him bring it back, like same energy now, that was dope.
Those my brothers, man. Salute. Shout out to the Wu-Tang, Ghost and Ray, everybody.
That's what's up, man. All right. Yeah. So the tournament.
A lot of upsets.
Big Ten disappointing. Big Ten didn't destroy people brackets. I mean,
I know a lot of people lying. If they say they're still alive, a lot of y'all lying because I know
where you can be.
I know y'all had them. I know y'all had the Big Ten was a big disappointment in the madness so far.
Ain't no way they had Oral Roberts still in it.
Nobody.
Like
I don't care.
You probably put together a four-way bracket.
Nobody we know picked Oral Roberts.
Yeah.
Or the other dudes from Texas. Abilene Christian.
Yeah, but hey, one thing that you can't, like around this time of year, that you can rely on, which Abilene Christian does, they force 20 turnovers a game, 20 and a half turnovers a game.
See, that's good coaching right there. That's good scouting. That's all.
They making you turn that thing over. So, yeah, you making the team. So this time of year, if that defense consistent like it has been, so you can miss shots. As long as you playing that D and you keeping the game close and ugly,
you're going to be good.
You got a chance.
Yeah,
they got a chance. Houston and Texas Tech was a good game.
Yeah.
Was it Arkansas
and Texas Tech.
Arkansas and Texas Tech and Houston played.
They went down to the wire. Houston played
who did Houston just it'll come back to? But it was a good game last night. They came down to the wire too. Yeah, they was down. They went on like a
Houston played Rutgers. Houston played Rutgers yesterday. Rutgers was going hard, man.
Rutgers was up. They went on a 20-4 run to end the game. I was like, yeah.
That was a good one. It was some good games yesterday.
My man, hey, Bob Huggins, man. I talked to Hugs before the game.
They went against my guys, man.
Yeah.
That's why it was hard. I bleed orange, baby.
Cuse came out on fire. Cuse came out on fire. I'm saying I'm glad we didn't talk because we would have made a little friendly wage on the game, and I'm glad I didn't.
That would have been great.
Yeah,
that would have been a great one because it was my dream to go to Sycracuse.
Yeah, I remember you said that was your dream. Yeah, so
I bleed orange, man.
Yeah, Hugs didn't make shots at first.
Nice one there.
It was a good game.
It was a good game though. Definitely a good game.
Yeah, but them boys was out there shooting. Hey man, little boys from Syracuse and West Virginia was out there seeing who could shoot at the deepest. It was out there going back and forth.
They was letting them fly. They was letting them things fly. Yeah.
Boeheim's son was out there letting that thing fly too.
He's showing his skills this year. I'm proud of him. I got a chance to meet him before he actually went to Syracuse. Okay. So, you know what I mean? He doing his thing.
That's what's up. So, who was your? So you picked Gonzaga to begin. Where you said you like to see. So Gonzaga, Michigan, still active. Who else we got out here?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Gonzaga. Still, I think they're gonna go wire to wire undefeated. So
I think Gonzaga could take it. I think Baylor could take it too. Baylor got a tough group that
and
Hill is good. Gonzaga should be able to beat it unless somebody get their number.
Yeah.
They got a tough group. They got a great coach.
Pac-10 still active.
But you never know with the madness.
Pac-12, I mean, Pac-12 still active. Yeah, they the little, I don't know if you saw the Ohio State game when they lost to Oral Roberts, the dude Dwayne Washington Jr. that missed the shot at the top. The kid that missed the shot.
Yeah.
Took at the end of regulation to step back, and then he had the wide open.
Mm-hmm.
Kid shoot the absolute piss out the ball, Kiss. Like, he went to school with KJ.
Oh, all right.
Like, he went to Sierra Canyon his senior year, I heard. Then he went to Ohio State. I seen this kid make big shot after big shot. Like it was a situation. They was down one game. They ran a play, threw it deep. He tipped it over the kid's head, tipped it to himself, called it step back for 3. Force overtime.
Wow.
Like, that's what I'm saying. And for him to miss them 2 shots, like, I was shocked.
That was
because I didn't see. But no, Dwayne can play, man. Like, Dwayne Washington can play. So I think it was his junior year. I don't know. He's the best player on Ohio State, so we'll see if he declare or not. I think he'll have a bright future in the NBA. Shoot it well, handle it. Another little homie, Gianni Hunt. Yeah, Gianni Hunt. They go to Oregon State, still active. So so little G still. Number 0 for Oregon State. So so if you look out for Oregon, I'm saying when you watch Oregon State, look out for the little homie number 0, Gianni.
All right.
He
They scrappy. They scrappy too. Yeah. They scrappy.
And that's the way he play. Like, me being around him AAU and all that. Like, I'm used to KJ little friends and all that. Like, but Gianni and them from where they get busy. Him and the other little partner Jordan ran up on this dude. The dude was talking slick one day. Told him, "Man, I'll press you out right now." I was like, "Yo." Hey, man, told him, "I'll press you out right now." I was like, "Man, there we go."
See, I know you like.
But then on the flip side, they getting in another tournament. They getting into some kids from Detroit. I'm like, man, y'all need to leave them little niggas alone.
Yeah,
leave them alone, please. Like, it's gonna be a battle in this joint because Lord, them dudes look old. I saw Kendrick Perkins had something to say about AAU basketball. He said he was in Dallas at a tournament. So this is all new to guys who kids are younger now. They starting to play AAU ball and like people holding their kids back.
Yeah, reclassing them.
1-2 years and all that. So he went down there and he was like, yo, people, parents in the stands fighting AAU. Like this at a 4th grade tournament. He like kids too old on the team and all that. I was like, man, join the club. Like,
welcome to the world of AAU.
That shit is crazy. Like, I was out said one of the tournaments. Yeah, I don't want to call the dude who it is, but I'm at a tournament and his kid, my son playing, and his son out there too. I'm looking at his son play. I'm like looking at my son like, I know my genes, like what my genes do. Like my son 14, I'm looking at it. I'm like, yo, how old is your son, man? He's like, oh, he in the 8th.
What is he?
I didn't ask you what grade he was in. I asked you how old he was. Oh, he in the 8th, and then he walked off.
Not what grade he in.
Yeah. So that's what they give you. Like when you ask
his grade at his age.
Yeah,
he in the 8th.
Yeah, he in the 8th.
He's 17. He in the 8th grade. Now.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, listen, no exaggeration, kids. 2 years ago, my son was in the 7th grade. They got some kids playing on his team, dog. Like these 2 little boys playing on his team. I'm like, yo, like you got her dunking like with ease, doing shit like in the 7th grade that I wasn't doing. And I'm sitting there looking like,
AAU
yo, look at
AAU was super. AAU
like,
took over, kinda. You know that, right?
yeah, I'm
That
like look at him.
determines
Like,
everything now.
if my son had to go out and play against them, I would have something to say.
Say yeah. Crazy.
And then so they play another school when they got they got more older kids than they got. Now people want to complain. Like, y'all got 2 old dudes, now they got 4 old dudes, so now they got 4, y'all got something to say. I'm like, nah, that don't add up. Yeah, no, the AAU basketball is out. Like walking around some of them tournaments with KJ, looking at some of them dudes, looking at them niggas eye to eye, they nigga got more facial hair than me.
Did you? Yeah, I know you was going to say that. I see some of the biggest 11, 12, 14-year-olds I haven't seen in my life. There's no way they could have been.
Watching one team, they talking about these dudes are like 15. I'm like, come on, man, they playing 15U. I'm like, ain't no way they 15, man. They got full beard. Like, and it just didn't start growing in. He had that thing for a couple years. It's full. Like,
yeah, you can tell. Yeah, he probably done died it a few times.
Yeah, you know, like, oh no, I was at one tournament. The kid had gray hair. Like, the kid was balding. Like, I didn't been to tournament. Kids, gray hair. I didn't see. Kid was receding.
I gotta stop the game. I need to see some birth certificates. And
I'm out there like, yo, and people looking at me, and I'm loud. I'm like, yo, if he out there playing, I gotta have some eligibility left. You can't say that these kids. Now he ain't no damn kid. Like,
not going bald.
Not in high school. It should recede in high school. Come on, bro. Like, you going ball in 2 places and you playing high school basketball?
That's crazy. I mean, when time you turn to a sophomore in high school, you gonna look like George Jefferson.
Come on, man. Like,
you only in the 10th grade.
This shit wild, bro. But to each his own. Yeah. Like, and let me do it though. Like, had I held KJ back or
it'd
something
been
like that,
all over you.
Oh, it'd been on my ass.
All over you.
Like, I couldn't imagine, like, if I would have held KJ back, he would have been 19 still in high school.
Killing him. Even worse.
Wasn't fair when he was their age.
Yeah. I was about to
say
KJ
that. Was the young one on the team. Like, KJ the young one of all the bunch. Like, he the young one. So
the DNA, man. It's that DNA.
Like,
you know that.
Like, and like I tell, like, I could have easily held him back because he didn't play as a freshman. Because he didn't have his grades and shit together. So could have easily held him back and let him, like, his sophomore year. He started as a sophomore playing. I could have held him back. He could have played as a freshman. Like, I could have easily done it. Could have easily done it. But then they would have been, look out, I heard cheated son ain't good enough. Like, nah. Like, and more depressing news. Deshaun Watson.
How many allegations he got since last week?
Since last Tuesday, 13. And
that's crazy. 13.
And it hasn't been
up to 13.
So he got drafted in what, 16?
And none of
17?
them's criminal. None of them's criminal, right? None of them's criminal.
And nobody filed a police report. Everything has been civil.
So that's just for money and that's just for slander of that man's name and try to devalue his worth.
Yeah. So,
I hate it.
So a little birdie told me that the lawyer dude, the dirtbag lawyer down there that's with the lawsuits, with the silver suits, word is he lived next door to the owner of the Texans.
Oh.
That's what that's word on the street from the H
crazy.
Is that
I can believe that
the lawyer dude lived either next door in the same block as the owner of the Texans. This man been playing well for Houston. No allegations of the sort from nobody.
Doing community things in the community.
Doing everything he's supposed to. I don't want to play here no more. Now I'm a pedophile. I'm a predator. Like it don't add up to me. Like
something smells fishy to me.
Definitely smells fishy. Like, and does it say? Let me just say this: if he did do it, he's a foul individual. If any of the things he true, if it comes out criminal, whatever, if it comes out he did, he's a foul individual. But As I sit here today and the other day reading the last few days and since last Tuesday, it just doesn't seem
add up.
right. Doesn't add up to me. Yeah, it doesn't add up to me.
And then the timing definitely doesn't add up.
Like, and for there not to be one of the 13 allegations, there has not been one police report filed.
Not one.
Of the I don't.
Yeah, that's a crock of shit, though.
Yeah, it's, and I don't know. So he got drafted in 16 or 17. So he'd been a quarterback for 4 years in Houston, 4 or 5 years in Houston. Mm-hmm. And the whole Me Too movement was around that time, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Around the same, he was either at the back end of starting his career, or it was around the same time that it was started.
It was,
if there was anything
he was in Houston during the Me Too movement.
If there was anything of the sort that he was alleged doing, because you just, just my opinion, you just don't pick up and start doing that kind of stuff if you're doing it.
Yeah, that ain't something that you just do out that randomly. That's something that's
the NFL their investigation they did on him before the draft, that extensive background check that the NFL does. You would have heard some of that right now already. You know what I'm saying? Like, they would have came out, oh yeah, she was red flag when he was at Clemson. A couple things happened and they swept it under the rug. Ain't none of that coming about. None of that come about before he got drafted, and none of it coming about while he was quarterbacking, playing well. And all of a sudden the man wanted to leave. And yeah, it stinks, man. I'm standing trying to bring that black man down because he don't want to be there no more because the team is not living up to what they promised or what they should be doing to protect him and give him a better surrounding. He want out. So now all of a sudden, it's just
slander.
Yeah, I don't. Shit's super weak.
Slander. Sad. Disgusting.
Yeah, 13 different people, man. Come on, man. Like, it's
definitely got to get interviewed, orientation, sufficient background check. They come in and test you. They talk to you and ask you crazy questions and all that.
Listen, they going to talk to people. Listen, they going to talk to people who you don't even think they're talking to. They going to Clemson. They going in bars and barbershops. They going everywhere. They going places where you don't even think they're going to ask questions. Mm-hmm. And now the lawyer dude, he ain't returning nobody. Like, the league trying to interview him and the potential victim. Like ain't nobody returning no calls. Like he just out here filing civil suits. Like, he like one of these gonna stick. He gonna pay one of y'all, and then we go. Like, that's what he hoping on.
Let's just shoot a bunch of shots and hopefully we make one of them.
Throw a bunch of shit on the wall and see what stick.
Yeah.
Like, it's like I've always been afraid of the allegation. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always tell just the allegation alone, whether you did it or not, like, you can't reel that back in.
Yeah. Once you
just the allegation.
You can't wipe the allegation off. That's still there, yeah.
Yeah, because it ain't gonna have the same, if you didn't do it, it ain't gonna have the same buzz.
Mm-hmm. Never does.
Yeah. So yeah, it's very unfortunate, man. That's all it takes. Is yeah. So, but nah. Like I said, if he did do it, yeah, he on his damn helmet, he on his head, man. Like, he foul as fuck. But if he didn't, which sound fishy to me, man. Yeah, I need these people to have the same energy, man, but we'll see what should come of it.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, another episode of Needing Unfiltered in the books.